want to show you.
3, ne?
Chapter number 3.
Who
Who says I've arrived in the book of Genesis?
verse number 7.
Read for me verse number 7. Verse 7. Then the eyes of both of them were opened, and they realized they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together and made coverings for themselves. Their eyes were open.
So you
notice that the scriptures are going to show you that after a couple of years, their eyes were open. Who says I hear you? Let's go. Not everyone that accepts Jesus today, that their eyes are open today. It's after feeding yourself, praying, then your eyes see the way, and then until your eyes are open. Their eyes were open. They were open. Afterwards, what did they do? Afterwards, they made for themselves clothes. Who said they made them by trees? Who said so? It is them. You will notice. Who wants to hear what I'm about to show you? Who's the one who started the matter of branches? It is a person. Can I ask a question? Who started the matter that is about leaves of branches? Who started the matter that is about leaves of trees? It is a person.
Can I show you more? Verse number 21.
Verse 21. When they said, "Lo, we saw that we are naked. We made ourselves leaves." God comes and makes them to undress them. Those leaves. They said after they've sinned, they covered themselves with the leaves of trees.
I'm not sure you
saw that point. Who sees it? Look at it closely. Until they realize that they are naked, what did they do? They covered themselves with the leaves. Do you notice that these brothers, once they realize that they committed sin, and then they look for a way to cover the sin. They look for a way to cover their sin. Come. We saw we open ourselves that one. Afterwards, they made the leaves to cover the sin they see. I want you to learn two things here. Leaves of trees. You will notice that the person of the flesh will not want to separate themselves from tree. Anything that is a root of the tree. Learn quickly. They don't want because of what Adam did. The person will not be separated from the root. Anything that is multi. A person, when God arrives, he says, "No, remove yourselves from the tree." Verse number 21. Verse 21. God to slaughter a lamb and make for them clothes with the feather and remove the tree. God at that time had to pour down blood. Because of sin, they wanted to cover it by trees.
So to no.
Now God says no.
Let me fix
Let me fix this way. Let me just do something that is temporary. The law is only temporary. Let me even slaughter this goat or this lamb or this cow. The blood was shed. The Bible doesn't tell you that what happened to the meat. But what tells you that the skin that they were made clothes with. So your grandfather, he grew up with something that has something to do with fleas. Grandchild of who? So there's a lot that you can learn from these verses. This sweater of trees, where does it come from? And they thought that they are seeking the solution to things. Now even when you are losing motives, you are bringing the solution to the problem you have.
That's bonus part.
You see the scriptures. You see that written for you.
Can I show you more?
A person in their own minds, they want motives.
Can I show you more?
Satan says, I thought that I'm done. And then he looked and said, oh, God had done even the animals. Oh, he's removing this thing. Okay, now God is bringing by cows and goats. Okay. I will try again. You see what Satan says? He says, I will try again. I will make a person to want to be dependent.
A
person chooses for themselves. Satan says no. The Father has done me here. But the stuff is using, I will want to use it to themselves. I will draw these people in them trusting the skin of a cow. I will draw these people who want to shed blood of the cow and goat, and then they will keep the skin in their own houses, sleep upon them. Who's doing this? It's Satan in the minds of people. The person is chose to love trees.
Can I show you something?
To a person who they are not traditional healers or doctors, but they have things. What they will do? They will look for grass outside and combine it with boiling water, and then they who told them? Who said so? Adam, who told you that take the leaves of the trees? So you will not always love something inside. Satan says no. God has beaten me here. But what I will do, I will enter in the minds of men as he has entered by a snake. The snake was entered by Satan. Satan himself is not the snake. He is a spirit that hovers around the world. So he is able to enter in the roof, and then it can make noise around the roof. He's a spirit that is moving around. This time, Satan entered the snake because the snake was clever than other animals. It was not made by Satan to be clever. According to nature, God made it to be clever. So he entered in it. Satan always looks for a way to get in. And when he has gotten in, he uses that part that he has entered in the snake. He uses the snake. He has entered in you. He uses you. He can use you to yourself. You won't feel hurt. No. Because he enters your mind. Think like him and think like him. Do the things that he wants. So Satan says, okay, this matter of this lamb has beaten me here. So I'm forced now to enter the minds of men and want to slaughter, want to shed blood, and want the skin of an animal. A person or the first person to slaughter the lamb is the father. He was fixing the problem that was temporary. He never said to Adam, worship this king. No. Because of the sin they committed, there was a blood that has to be shed at that time. They wanted to cover sin by trees. Like many people, they don't like to embarrass sin. Sin sometimes has to be embarrassed. Don't cover it by leaves. Doing that you see that it doesn't go away from God. You need to embarrass that thing. You need to humiliate that thing. You need to tell it that no, I know you. You are a sin. You don't want me to live the life that God wants. I humiliate you right now. You're not looking for motives. You don't look for leaves of trees. You see that thing? If you can look at yourself, there's something you're trying to cover in your mind. Even if the Spirit of God is coming, showing you that my child, there's this thing you don't understand, that this thing will hurt you. You may speak for it, you may stand for it. You can see the man of God is wrong. You can see the Spirit of God speaking something that is wrong. What are you doing? We are trying to do something that you are born again.
Can I show you more?
If you lied once, you will cover your lies. Who hate me? If you lied now, if you lied to someone now, it doesn't end there. When they ask you again, they say, is it true what you said? What are you doing? Yes, you will say, yes, I was speaking the truth. Yet you know you are lying. What are you doing now? Adam used the leaves of trees. You are using your ways to cover. No, it's true. I was speaking the truth. It's not like that. What will happen? Lie will grow, because lie wants another lie. Another lie wants another lie. So you live a life of lie. Like Adam, the leaves that he was wearing, if they would leave them, when they are rotten, they still want to take other leaves. You know that you will be poor, my son. Here is a skin. You will never do this thing again. Let's closely look at the scriptures. They did not send today, and then God jumped tomorrow. Let's think quickly. How many months, how many weeks did they stop? Jesus coming to face you over the mistake that you did today. Sometimes he leaves you until you see it and change it yourself and fix yourself without him coming to say, who says, I've heard you, man of God. Can I ask you, is there someone who has learned something? Are you grasping something here? Now, let's go and look closely. That lamb that God slaughtered and made closely. It continued for years. And God placed certain laws that when these lambs are slaughtered, let this be done, isn't it? Let's then look closely that the first lamb, that first lamb, that is his blood was shed, and the father gave Adam the clothes to wear. Let's look closely at that lamb. What will it be replaced by? And Satan has concluded are winning people over. They are slaughtering goats and not. So the father says, now I'm destroying now this law. This law. Not limited. Not these laws. Law. But this one. This one I'm destroying it. How do you destroy this law, Lord? You destroy by saying now to slaughter in your own house, to slaughter your own son, to destroy this law. We are not talking of 10 commandments here. Now we see the scriptures tell you that the altar was destroyed. Now I'm destroying this law. I'm destroying this one. So sometimes it's dangerous in churches to want to follow everything that was done at the time of the law. Is there anyone who hears me? For instance, maybe in the time of the law, you had to switch on the candles between God. Now this law I'm destroying. When it destroys the law, he comes and says, the light is you. So you see now, there's something that God destroys and there's something he's doing. Now I'm so I'm destroying this one. Why are you following it? I'm destroying this thing. It is this kind of a law that God said that he was destroying it. It has nothing to do too much with God. A matter of dressing in a certain way at church now. For instance, wearing costumes, gowns. It has nothing to do with God anymore right now. Because this thing was under the law that he has he placed this law of slaughtering goats in the house. Give them to be a way that they to dress. There should be ways that they walk and do. So I'm destroying now this law. Because this law that I'm destroying, this law became formed a certain culture. We are Xhosas. Closer from where? We are closer. We must dress this way. Where are you coming from? And coming from who?
Now, if you are talking
Now,
culture,
if you look at your culture,
it takes you back
to the laws that were destroyed. Because if you walk by the laws that were destroyed, you must walk also by the culture that is brought forth by that law. Come, closer people. Come. It's a law. They are using it when destroyed. This week we'll slaughter a cow. Because they will slaughter a cow this week. That day you must dress a certain way. It's a law that was destroyed. That God was only doing it temporarily. The one that will follow. So God destroyed it by giving by his own son. You still keep it. Yes, you keep that law. You are also keeping the same culture that is brought forth by that law. By a certain beat, by a certain lisp on that day, walk barefoot on that day, stand and they crawl on that day, sip that African people on that day. That law goes with the culture now. People that are saved, when we say we are not under the law, we speak about this law. It is the very one that many people follow this law. The 10 commandments, they are polite. They are very polite because God did not destroy them. The law God destroyed is the one He wants to do. What follows you now? You are following a culture that goes with that law. So you want to put that thing because you say that it's your culture. Why could you take? God destroyed them. Why? He slaughtered them. It's because of the sin of Adam and Eve. He was not suffering for dead people. No. The matter of the cow falling, it started there, not at home. No, you are raping too many. You are talking like you're taking short yours. It was done by the Father at that time, because he sees that Adam is choosing to cover this sin. Like you are telling the state of Adam, you choose to cover that sin. That sin does not have power over you. Does not have power in you anymore. The family is supposed to remove it. We are supposed to tell you, no power in me anymore. You cannot rule me. I'm the one that can rule you. See, not dominion, not you. Sit down. Shut up, parts. Yes. You are supposed to remove. You're supposed to kick it. And tell them, I cannot not sleep because of you. I cannot not pray because of you. I cannot not read the word because of you. I cannot not go to church because of you. I cannot go because of my God. Slap that scene. Because that scene says, who are you to pray? Who are you to read the Bible? Say, it's my Father I'm serving. God is my Father. When you kick me out of home, where do you want me to go? When you kick me out of my home, where do you want me to go? Anyone hearing me in Cape Town? And you kick your child out of your house, it's like throwing you out of your own home. When you separate me with my father, where do you want me to go? No matter how old you are, I will slap you. You cannot separate me with my father.
So isono asina kunipata
Sin shall not rule me.
Oh,
Who says I hate two men of God?
so
The cow and the goat is not coming from you. You are imitating something that you don't know.
Can I show you more?
I showed you
Even
before you existed with your Satan in the beginning. When he saw that God has beaten me by this, he told himself that he's going to use it. Why? Because the Father says, Satan, where do you think that he's going to beat me? And then he spotted himself. Satan tells himself that he has beaten me there. The Father says, Satan, I will beat him by his own stuff. It's like he has started God. That okay? God can beat you, but what this thing would you are trying? Anyone who says a amen of God.
So how to pansy?
When you say that you are under grace, not alone. You must know that which one? Which law are you referring to? This law that you are referring to, what does it go about? This law that you say when you have kept it goes by its own culture. It will also be the same. When you say you belong to God, you are in the kingdom of God, you must know the culture that is in that kingdom. Don't end up by just following the law. You also follow the culture of that kingdom.
So you can say
that I can do you know the culture? How do they speak there? How do they dress there? How do they eat there? Who says a amen of God? How do they think there? So you must look at these things. You cannot say you are saved. You have to keep the laws and the cultures there. That is going to beat you.
Oh,
yes, no, let's think for ourselves. I'm a child of God. This law, I've destroyed it. I'm his child. I'm saved, I'm born by him. I'm interested in following something that he destroyed.
As visited in chapter number 8.
Let us visit the book of Romans chapter 8. I said there are 10 commandments. They still exist. Which one is destroyed? It's the very thing that we want to do. It has something to do with cows. Who say my mind is open by the words of God? These words are important.
Romans chapter number
Have you 8. Reached the Romans 8.
Verse number 2.
Read verse 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah. Okay,
you still have not seen it. The law of the spirit of life has freed from the law of sin, of death. I'm telling you that thing is there in order for you to see it well. Want to look at the book of Corinthians? Go back in the beginning. Because if you miss the scriptures in the beginning, you know more than in the front. Adam
wenze isono.
committed sin.
Isono
Sin
silidele ekufeni.
leads into death.
Ngoka Thixo
According to God, Adam was supposed to live eternally, but because of sin, that causes him to come and die after many years that he lived. It shows that God's purpose was for this person. I said maybe you have seen around 500-600 years.
So Thixo besathi
God was still looking for this man to live, but because of sin, that sin led to death.
Okay? Now
The scriptures say God has destroyed this law of sin and death and brought the law of spirit of life. Did you see it? But I'm trying to teach the people. What law is that? That you say that you are not under. Others may say we are not under, we are under law. They are the very people that are grabbed or kept by the law, that they say that they are not under. They say that they are it. You say that you are under grace. Doesn't mean that you are what you say you are. Which law has been removed? It's right there.
Okay.
The scriptures say,
let's go
to the book of Paul so that you can. God says, I pray, oh Lord, these people you give them revelation, give them knowledge. What did the Father say to them? He says, don't eat of that tree. That will make you to have knowledge. You ate that tree. To not them being blocked, was just something that was temporary before God. Because you know us, lots of knowledge, lots of the revelation. Can I show you more? When the revelation and knowledge, you need to eat the spirit. To eat spirit, to receive the spirit of knowledge, spirit of wisdom, spirit of revelation. Because this law is the law of the spirit of life. So you must have that spirit that will cause you to have a revelation. This is a young man of God. We are not under the law, we are under grace. This thing many times we speak it in passing in churches because we have many laws. We are not under the law, we are under grace. What does Jesus say? If you say you love me, no, my commandments. And you go not under the law, you are under grace. But the Lord says, keep my commandments. He doesn't say keep my commandment.
Yeah.